Hello everyone and welcome back to part 3 of Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. As you can see in the last episode, we ventured into the sewers, we learned a little bit more about battling, and we have entered the room with the Thousand Year Door. We're gonna go ahead and head up here. Huh, what's the deal with that weird pedestal? Huh, what could it be, do you think? We're gonna go ahead and head up here and stand on the pedestal. And now we get this cutscene that'll play multiple times. You get this intricate pattern on the floor. Professor, what's going on? And the map is starting to glow. He's going to hold up the map. As you can see, they don't have back sprites, so they're all just kind of rotating and facing the camera, which is pretty funny. And it will imbue the power into our map. And whoosh. The map reappears that we saw, and it's going to mark the location of the first crystal star. It's going to build that castle up there. And it's going to show us the first crystal star, the silver crystal star, is over there. And a layer of the Thousand Year Door will be shed. The location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map, and Mario's learned a special move. You can now use Sweet Treat. Each time you get a crystal star, you'll learn a new special move. And that is what I was talking about when I talked about stylish moves. We'll explain it a little bit more next time we get into battle. Professor, the map. And what was with all those crazy lights? It appears that information related to the location of the crystal stars has appeared. And that shining light, it looked as if a mysterious power was given to Mario. Well, one way or another, we should return to my place and study the map closely. Now, luckily, it doesn't make us walk out. It's going to automatically teleport us back out to Frankly's home. I see. You understand it, Professor? My dear, of course I do. Firstly, about that light we saw shining on Mario. By reckoning, Mario can now perform what is known as a special move. A special move? Yes, it is. Well, stuff like this is better explained by example rather than words. Would you like to try it out? I will say no thank you, because again, the tutorial is very long, and I can explain it much better. Are you ready to listen? No thanks. You're absolutely sure? Well, alright then. Let's have a look at that magical map and see what we can learn about the... Wow! Astounding! The map has radar-like functions. It now shows us the location of a crystal star. It looks like the first crystal star is to be found in a place called the Petal Meadows. Petal Meadows? Yes, the area is a vast meadow that lies far to the east of Rogueport. To tell you the truth, I've always thought that place was a tad suspicious. The name Petal Meadows did come up from time to time in my research. Okay, fine, so we'll go there. Does anyone know how to get there or what? I'm fairly certain that somewhere beneath the city is there a pipe to Petal Meadows. If you could just find that, you get there instantly. Pipe travel's efficient. Say, by the way, Mario, I'm curious, where did you get that map anyway? From Princess Peach, really? Her Highness sent that to you? The Princess Peach, this wouldn't happen to be her, would it? It is. So it is her! Your princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn about the treasure. I told her about the crystal stars and my suspicions about Petal Meadows. It doesn't seem likely, but perhaps she tried to head to Petal Meadows on her own. You know, Professor, there was another suspicious group asking about the same thing. But I can't imagine Princess Peach getting involved with them. Alright, it's settled. Off to Petal Meadows you two go. If Princess Peach indeed went there, your first priority must be catch up with her. Collecting the crystal stars is a mean to an end, and that end is Princess Peach. He's gonna hand us back the legendary map. Aren't you coming, Professor? No, I'll stay in town and ask around about Princess Peach and that suspicious gang. Besides, I doubt a shriveled old Goomba like me can handle the trials of the road. Of course, if anything happens and you need some advice, come back and see me, okay? You got it, Professor. Well, Mario, we're off. And now we are off out of the first tutorial sections. Oh, spoke too soon. Power Smash. When I talked about badges earlier, this is what he means by a badge. He's gonna teach us how to equip it, but I will skip through this. Would you like to practice equipping and ruling? No thanks, I will explain it. Do you want to practice? No thanks. By the way, you need flower points to use a badge move. In battle, you should watch not only your HP, but your FP too. Well, hoping you find the pipe. Alright, so badges. You're going to go here, go to your gear, and go to your badges. We're going to go and we're going to equip Power Smash. Now that that's equipped in battle, next time we will definitely show it off. We're going to go and head down the pipe. And we are going to go ahead and head east to Petal Meadows. We're back down in the sewers again. And we're going to use this plane platform to fly over to the other side right here, ignoring that spiny Goomba. And what do we have here? Can anyone take a guess what this is? Let's go ahead and hammer it. Bloop, bloop, ouch, that hurt. Whoa, and we are thrust into a real battle, a kind of semi-boss battle. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Who just up and whacked someone Tootsie like that? Bloop, bloop. Someone with some real serious moxie, that's who. Bloop, bloop. Would you look at that? It's some saucy mustache guy. He's in a world of hurt. And he lowers his tentacles. He's gonna give us a taste. You remember what he told us? You can press Y to change our attack order. If your HP drops, press Y to put her in front. So we're gonna go ahead and demonstrate a Power Smash. We're gonna go ahead and select it from the hammer, and you scroll down to Power Smash, and you see it costs 2 flower power. We're gonna go ahead and press this. It takes slightly longer to use than your regular hammer, but it does 4 damage, and it makes that tentacle retract. Ooh. And that is our first example of a status effect. The stage can drop items on you. She is now electrified, so it'd be our benefit to put her in front. Although it didn't cause any damage, she's now electrified, and any attack to her will cause damage to them. We're going to go ahead and use Tattle on Blooper, and we're also going to demonstrate stylish commands. As you can see, it says stylish. If we had an audience, we would have received star points, which are the fuel used to use those special moves. Ew, it's all slimy. I totally can't stand slimy, nasty, icky things. Gross. Gross. Max HP is 12, attack is 1, and defense is 0. It attacks with its tentacles and ink. Once you damage both its tentacles, it'll fall down. Then it's attack time. By the way, the tentacles each have 3 HP. Now relax and house on that slimy, nasty Blooper. Oops, she did 1 damage. I'm going to go ahead and jump. And do 1 damage to it, and we're going to go ahead and use her head bonk. And you see that when you hit the action command, it does 2 damage, the same with Mario's jump. And now this is a roulette. Randomly, when you do a good action command, it'll give you a roulette. If you get all 3, which we did not, it'll refill that. If we would have got 3 stars, it would have refilled all of our star points. So we're going to go ahead and get the hammer out, and we're going to power smash him. That's always fun to do. And now you can see that they gave us some star points. We're full though, so it doesn't matter. We might use it the next round. We're going to go ahead and press A. And get our nice on her. And do another 2 damage. She is now no longer electrified. And he is standing up. So we're going to go ahead, and since we need some more flower points, we're going to go and demonstrate Sweet Treat. Although we're not missing much health, we can go ahead and use this. And what you do is you just tilt left back wildly. You do not want to hit those poison mushrooms, as they will temporarily stall you out, and you can no longer attack, like this. We're only going for the 5 flower power, so it's not too much of a problem. As you can see, we've got 5, and we've got 3 and 6 on each of them, and we're back up to full health and full star power, but it drained all of our star power. Now this is refreshed by doing stylish action commands, which I failed to do right there. And he's going to spray us with ink. It doesn't do that much to us. We're going to switch over to our hammer. Bam, a full stylish command, and you can see the star power goes up, and it refills our segment just a little bit. Now we're going to give Goombella the honors of taking out the first semi-boss battle, and he awards us 20 star points. That is a lot for this type in the game. That's pretty much close to what a boss will award you. Ba-bloop! He disappears, and we get platforms. Now these moving platforms are going to be used. She falls in the water. It doesn't do any damage to your partners to fall in the water, but if you fall in the water, you will take 1 damage, which is not too bad, but can add up. And we will begin Chapter 1. The first chapter in the game now that we've moved out of the prologue. This is called Castle and Dragon. So I think you can take a fairly good guess as to what the boss of this chapter is going to be. And we have entered the beautiful Petal Meadows. This is a very pretty area, lighthearted and fun. The music is nice, and we're going to go ahead and continue on going through here. Well, here we are, the Petal Meadows, where folks say Crystal Star hides. Woohoo! Here we go, Mario. Alright, you can see we have... Ooh. Something flying over us. Look at that. That's huge. And we can see it up in the air. Ooh, what's that? Oh, look, Mario, look! Look at that. It's a dragon flying into that castle back there. Do you think that's, might be where we're going later on? He flies to the very top. Oh, totally incredible. I've never seen anything that humongous before. It kind of looked scary, too. Weird. Professor Frankly said this place was peaceful. Wow, crazy. We just started already. There's intrigue. Come on, Mario. Let's go. Alright, we're going to go and head past these. These stones have empty slots, but we can't do anything with them yet. We're going to go and hit this and collect a mushroom. You can hit lots of the trees in this game, and items will fall out. Not out of that one, of course, but you can hit the trees, and things will occasionally come out of them. We're going to go ahead and do this, and we're going to pick up a close call badge. Since we don't have anything else to equip, we might as well equip it. Now this says, when Mario's in danger, causes enemies to miss sometimes. Now danger is, I believe, less than 5 health. Or less than half of your health. Or 5 health. We're going to go and attack this Goomba. We strike first. And there we go. We get good action commands on it. And we take out the Goomba. And we can just use our regular hammer to take out this spiny Goomba. Bang. Done and done. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move on. You can pick up these collectibles, and that restored 1 flower power. We're going to go ahead and strike first on this Paragoomba. And notice we have 4 Paragoombas. That is a lot. Now, because we did the tattle on it, once you tattle an enemy once, it is tattled forever. I missed the action command, that's sad. I'm going to go ahead and head bonk on them, because we can try to take out. And again, I missed the action command. Not very good. Ooh. And I missed the defense. And there we go. We're starting to learn how to block. I'm going to get better at it, I promise you guys. Don't worry. We're going to go and head bonk the Goomba. And do damage to him. And then all we have left is the big Paragoomba. I'm going to go ahead and jump on him. It gives you a prompt in the left corner. I'm going to have to start paying more attention to that. You can see his HP bar disappears when he transforms because he's a regular Goomba at this point, and we have not tattled them. 12 star points brings us up to 75, and we're going to go ahead and continue moving on. Probably avoid the rest of the enemies. You can see we can come into hit this, and we can collect coins. Alright, we're going to go ahead and come into the background here. Oh, this is not the Piper I wanted to be. And I struck first on a spiny Goomba. And you can see what happens. We take 1 damage because we hurt our feet. So we're going to go ahead and hammer him. And they both have badges. And obviously, Goombella isn't going to be much help. So we're going to go ahead and just use her to tattle and try to generate some more star points. You press A, and you press A a second time, and we get the stylish command. That's a spiky Goomba, a spiky-headed Goomba. What a creative name. The spike is super pointy, so it's better to hit it with a hammer than jump on it. Max HP is 2, attack is 2, and defense is 0. This is the first enemy with an attack of 2, so if we do block, it'll still do 1 damage, so we don't want to jump on it. And of course I missed the command, and now we're in danger. Because we're in danger, our close call badge can take effect. Enemies will now occasionally miss. I don't know the exact percentage. It's gonna be it's gonna be very little because it only happens maybe 1 out of 10 times that you're in danger. But still, if you get down into a boss fight, that can come in very handy. We're gonna move on to the east here. Oh, one more thing, Mario. You ever find yourself wondering what to do? Just press X and use my tattle ability. I might be able to look up some useful info that'll help us on our adventure. She can tell you a lot of different things about the adventure. You're going to go and press A right here on that suspicious bush. We're going to go back here. And we're going to come back here, and we see this button in the background. And we're going to hammer it, and it's going to start doing this. It's going to build up a bridge. It goes faster and faster. And we're going to have a bridge that'll allow us to cross the path. But we're going to continue on to the right here, and we are going to see our first encounter with these star pieces. There are vendors that will trade star pieces for powerful badges and, I believe, items later on in the game that we will run into. I'm not going to be collecting all the badge star pieces, but I will collect the ones that I see. We're going to go ahead and go here, and we're going to avoid running into this Goomba because we don't want to fight him. We're going to check these things, and as you can see, that dropped a mystery. Now, these are not very good items because you have no idea what it does. And now we've entered right here. This is the entrance to a village, it would seem, and in the next part, we are going to go ahead and continue on into the village. Alright, you guys, please join us back for part 4, and thank you guys, have a great day.